Hello, Tuesday morning right here on Tea or Coffee on Amusement television. Every program on High Impact Television. You're welcome, and I hope you had a beautiful night. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Wura Olapo. Do you know I forgot to introduce myself?
No, don't worry. I got you.
Yes, my name is Wura Olapo, and I have here with me a beautiful. I could go on and on, but then let me just stop at the word beautiful.
We're going to have a big fight with this.
Why?
Yeah.
I mean,
you will stop at beautiful, and then you say you can go on and on and on, and you never did.
You know, we need to work with our time, because trust me, I could use this episode just to tell you how beautiful you're looking.
Okay, well, we'll do that after
and
the
I
show.
admire your dress. You know, it reminds me of Mary Slessor.
I know. Okay.
How you doing?
Good morning. My name is Ronke Ashiru, and you're welcome to Tea or Coffee. Like she said, it's a wonderful day here in Nigeria, and I'm very sure for you to be watching there, it's a wonderful day, and it will be a wonderful day.
This is gradually approaching the festive season, Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean,
the most wonderful time of the year.
Yes.
So happy holidays.
Yes, I hope everyone is actually. I hope you have plans for the holidays.
Yes, of how I'm going to spend the money that I've made since January.
But you know, you don't have to spend it all, because
that's what happens.
January comes to your face, and then you've spent it all. What are you going to use to maintain yourself for January?
But that's what
a lot of people do.
Yes, that's because even I remember when I was younger, and I have a piggy bank. I'm just supposed to open it Christmas Day. Okay. And then I spend it, and then I start again. So, you know, that mentality, you just realize that even when you're older too, the thing, you save money from January, and then December you spend it all. You
spend it all, and then you have to start all over again.
You have to start all over again. But definitely, I'm not going to do that this year.
Exactly, and I think, talking about earning money, now there's a good news for the police in Nigeria. I mean, like, every time it baffles me when, you know, you see them. People have the mentality, especially in Nigeria, they just have the mentality that when the police should stop you and ask you for your papers or documents, the first thing you try to do is bring out money. And not all of them are actually like that. There's some that are disciplined, and even when you do that, like, no, I want your documents.
Yes.
And now that, like, I was discussing with a friend, and she says that, you know, you can't blame them even when they do that. How are we sure that they are being paid well? I mean, when they're looking at their outfits, the way they dress, it looks as if they have not been paid for a long period of time. I'm like, okay. But if we're going to look at it, even if you're not being paid, the little you're paid, I think you should be able to take care of yourself, and not, the first thing you should think of is your integrity and your identity as a police officer. I mean, your major duty, they keep saying police is our friend. Yes, we understand that, but then you also have to secure the lives of the people, of the citizens. It's not for you to collect a token or collect money from, you know, the citizens. Because now they just feel that police people, even when they hear the sound of gunshot, they're taking off. All they know how to do is collect money.
Yeah, like you rightly said, that it's not all of them. Yes, but because there's this saying that one bad apple spoils the whole bunch.
Yes.
So when you see that one or two things that you believe that maybe all of them, that's what they do. And then some you see, you wonder, the good thing is that now they wear black. So it's easier to maintain.
Some of them wear, which one of them wears blue?
Yes, they still do, I guess, the mobile and all that. The thing about it, if you have a vehicle, you know, have you been under the sun for hours?
My dear.
Sweating.
My dear.
Putting on black.
You know, actually.
You know, and then, you know, it's, even if you're not dirty, you will have that dirty look, because, you know, just
being under the sun.
Being under the sun, you will be so dehydrated and all that. Sometimes I wonder how they do it. And the good news now is that the president approves new salary.
Exactly, a new structure for them.
Yeah,
and I'm so glad about that. I mean, at least with that would encourage them to actually do better and put in more effort at their stations and their jobs, you know.
Though we don't know the amount yet, we don't know to what percentage.
But at least something, they're working on it, and they're giving them an advanced salary structure, which is, it's good news for me. I mean,
Yeah.
imagine someone walking up to you and telling you, okay, I'm going to double your salary. How are you going to feel? I mean,
I'm gonna break down.
definitely, if you've not been working as much as you could, I'm sure that particular day you will try and do everything.
I would do everything.
Exactly.
No,
So
I
it's
would,
like,
when I finish, I would look around. This place looks dirty.
is there something
there a
else I
broom
should?
or brush that I could use to sweep?
I mean, I'm actually glad
Mm-hmm.
because it's a source of encouragement for them. You know, you would make them want to do more and also help, you know, when it comes to security around the environment.
Yes.
So
Then, have you heard
I like
of this?
the first.
Imagine I go on a date that we are not going Dutch. The guy is supposed to pay for everything. And then after the meal, the guy disappears. What are you going to do?
First thing, I usually advise myself and every other person that cares to know, when you are going on a date, carry your money. Like, take your money along with you. If you do not want to be embarrassed, because if you put in your trust on whoever you're going out with, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Trust me, your partner might actually plan to foot the bills and all, but then something can come up. The ATM, you can get to the ATM and then you're not able to withdraw or get money from the ATM. Anything can happen along the way, you know. But one thing I usually advise is make sure you go. But then, come to think of it, when you go to a restaurant, what are you eating for 83,000 naira?
Like, okay, this girl said, I just got ditched by my date and the bill came in as 83,000 naira.
What are you eating?
Please, can someone come and get me out of here? It's too early in the week for this. On a Monday.
I mean,
Please.
on a Monday, what are you looking for? First of all, to start with, what are you, okay, fine.
Okay.
Now, what are you eating?
What are you eating?
For 83,000 naira.
That must be maybe a rare fish.
You know,
you can only catch
83,000
once in a
naira can
lifetime.
actually be the rent for someone's house for a year.
Yes.
I mean, and you blow all of that in a day. I'm trying to imagine what they ate
Did you
for
read the
that amount.
responses of people?
The reaction, trust social
some
media.
said.
Like, people are just there to give you the response required at the time, like just in time. I saw the one where someone mentioned, did you go for the Last Supper? Like, you can just be too extra on social media,
Yes.
you know.
I'm thinking, is this really real for somebody to do this? And then she wrote that her phone is about to be seized.
What were you expecting? Like, what were you expecting? And even if you would go to the restaurant to eat, it's within your ability and your capacity. But if we're going to look at that story again, what if they actually went to a place? It might not be what they ate that is the problem, but the place they went to eat that might be the problem. Because trust me, there are places you'd go to, you're just going to eat rice and chicken for 20,000 naira.
Yeah, but 83,000, maybe champagne. Because I'm just wondering.
Expensive wines.
Yeah, maybe. Yes, it might be. But anyway, I tell myself, whatever I can't afford,
don't bother.
I wouldn't want to go that extra
Don't
mile.
even bother, because
I wouldn't want
that's
to.
actually quite ridiculous that you could sit down comfortably and spend 83,000 naira on food. I'm trying to imagine how much I spend just for feeding in a month and provision. It's not even up to that.
Exactly.
And someone is sitting down one day and blowing it off.
That's what they always say, don't eat your future.
You just shook that table. So are you indirectly trying to tell her that she ate her future or what?
Thinking, and I'm very sure this girl will, maybe, if her phone is about to be seized, then it must be a good
Someone
phone.
even said that they should just retain her as, is this sales girl? That she would work for like 2 years too.
All right. Okay, and then finally,
President Obama, Obama's wife, Michelle Obama.
Michelle.
Her book.
Wow.
Yeah.
The first, do you know the opening, the first day, the book sold over 750,000.
But as of now, it's 1.4 million.
Wow.
Copies.
You know, one thing is that it's not unique for the first lady to write their memoir after leaving the office.
After a tenure.
Yeah, but it's just that she's unique.
Exactly.
She's intelligent. It's not that the others were.
And I feel that, okay, while she was in office, like she used the well, she was able to I mean, a lot of women actually looked up to her in the way she carries herself, the way she speaks, how she addresses people, how she addresses issues, how she takes care of a family.
Yeah.
As far as you're pursuing your political career, at the same time, you're putting your family at the forefront of what you're doing.
Yes.
And trust me, that kind of person, when you release a book, I would want to read, to learn
yes,
from how you're able to
it's
balance all of that while in the office, you know. Kudos to Michelle
And then
Obama.
she opened White House for all. You know,
Yes,
then before,
exactly.
for you to go to White House is a big deal, but she made it like, she said, Americans,
That you could access, yes,
house,
definitely.
So you could, you know, actually go to the White
And
House.
trust me, I feel the number would keep increasing because a lot of people actually want to learn from my experience and things she has done, yes.
And talking about
Oprah Winfrey.
yeah, because I know they're friends.
We talked
you know.
about Thanksgiving Day.
Yes.
And her mom, she actually lost her mom on Thanksgiving Day at 83 years old. Wow. I mean, so sad, but then she actually, if you're going to look at it, she actually lived a good life.
Yes.
Exactly. So we still celebrate even in between.
Yeah, it's celebration of life for her.
Yes, exactly. Celebration
she died,
of life.
You know, 83. It's a celebration of life.
Exactly. But then we have to go on a break. When we come back, we'll be with our guest in the studio to talk more on tea or coffee. Just stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Planning a family vacation? Want to have a memorable time with your loved ones? Enjoy a season of family adventure this Yuletide at High Impact Planet's Amusement Park and Resort with up to 20% discount for park tickets and amazing family packages. Event highlights include karaoke night, African night, family games night, Christmas and New Year carnival, praise blast gospel concerts featuring some of Nigeria's finest gospel artists. Friday, the special guest at our prestigious Majors Lounge, comedy night, and family treats at our tastefully furnished apartments. This package runs from the 16th of December 2018 to the 6th of January 2019. High Impact Planet, fun just got real.
I met her in 1985. We got married in 1988. So we had like 3 years of courtship.
He can do feminine chores. I don't mean washing plates or whatever. He can come back from outside. He has gone to the market. He's bought meat, tomato, everything I need in the kitchen to cook. I said, go to the kitchen, I got some things. He would do. Many men would not like to go to the market.
Well, I was in England and I got a message from her. And that message made me love her. Well, it was an exam result, and I didn't do too well before I left for England.
Oh, when the father died and I wrote him a letter of condolence, he started writing letters asking me, and I wasn't even sure whether I wanted to say yes. And I was dodging the question. I replied the letter, but I was dodging that question for a while. And this musician was singing at that time, fire, 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 get on. And they said this musician should stop singing that song. Maybe that was the cause of the outbreaks. So I told him that story. He said, that is not what I'm asking.
Everyone's dreaming of being the biggest pop star on the planet. Today, for them, the centre of the universe is right here.
You gotta Exclusive to High Impact Television. Your father is dead.
I want to learn Ushu.
You think you can master the art of ages. Wushu is a meditation. It's not made for hate or revenge.
Smuggling opium, kidnapping villagers for transport to forced labor.
My daughter is priceless.
What do you know of my father?
He has brought nothing but pain and hardship to my people.
No! Isn't father wonderful?
Like I said before, that, you know, this is the season for a holiday season, where you tell your people happy holidays and all that, because Christmas is around the corner. And for our program today, we are talking with the people that actually, you know, when you talk about relaxation, when you talk about family adventure, when you think about, you know, where to take your family to this season, you think about them. And those are Folahomi Oshusoya, Supervisor Marketing Sales, High Impact.
Good morning.
Planet Resort.
Thank you very much for having us.
And then I also have Temi Tokwe Adeshida, Manager Resort of High Impact Planet Amusement Park and Resort.
Good morning. Good
morning. Yes, good morning. I don't know why I just like the word happy holiday, the sentence happy holiday, you know, and when I think about it, I don't know why he's been ringing on my head. So we know that we are still working right now. It's not yet time for holiday. It's not holiday.
The holidays are around the corner.
Yeah, but it's around the corner. And then you want to bring, when you think of where to take your children to, or you want to just cozy up with your husband and all that, I don't know. High Impact Planet is always what comes to my head. So, what do you have for us? Let me start from Mr. Folahomi.
Okay. Like I said, good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you for having us once again. Yes, the festive season is around the corner, and we need to let people understand that at Nigeria's largest amusement park and resort, there is something for them this festive season. So for this festive season, our theme for the festive season is a season of family adventure. Because High Impact Planet is poised to be the hub for thrilling family adventure, we have set out this Christmas season, stroke the new year, of course, to make sure that everybody in the family has unbridled fun. You have fun to the max once you visit our facility.
Okay. When I hear fun to the max, I really don't understand. For example, let's say I'm in my 50s, and you're talking about fun to the max, because when people think about amusement park, they just think of children.
For children, yes.
Like, oh, okay, there's Ferris wheel and all that, and then bumpy. What, can you break down the...
Okay, High Impact Planet, with the way it has been created, is suitable for children 0 to adults up to 70 years old.
Really?
And that's the good thing. As long as you are willing to have fun, there's always something for you. So if you're an adrenaline junkie and you like racing, if you would like to watch movies, we have 5D, 7D, and a 12D cinema. If you would like to go on thrilling rides, there's the spin ride. there's the Enterprise, there's the Hopla. So there's always something for everybody, as long as you are willing to have fun. And then there is something tailor-made for you. If you just want to come to the lounge to relax, you would like to enjoy a game of bowling, you know, if you love racing, there's something for you. Even if you just want to enjoy the scenery, we have lovely animatronic section where you can take pictures, enjoy yourselves. I mean, for those that are huge freaks of social media, where you put your pictures up and people ask you, where is this place that you have been? Right. So as long as you are willing to have fun, there's something for you at High Impact Planet.
Okay, let's talk with Tope.
Yeah.
You know, there are times whereby a day is not just enough for you to have all the fun you really want to. So what exactly is in place for families who come to the park and then do not want to go home yet?
Thank you, Wura. Thank you, Ms. Ronke. We have a resort.
How come she's Wura and I'm Miss Ronke? What's all that?
I mean, you are a miss.
Okay, so like the resorts you mentioned, we have over 150 rooms, trust me, and they're luxury apartments. We have them in different categories. We have the single room, we have the self-service studio, the self-service 2-bedroom, the self-service 3-bedroom, and then the self-service 5-bedroom.
All right.
Trust me, this is a season where people get a plan for their holiday. I want to spend Christmas with my mom. I want to spend Christmas with my dad. I want to spend Christmas with my kids. I want to spend Christmas with my friends. I want to spend Christmas with my old school colleagues, you know. So you can come to High Impact Planet. Trust me, there's room for everyone, as long as you're ready to have fun this Christmas. And trust us, we are prepared for this Christmas.
Okay.
All right. When you talk about the self-service 5-bedroom, can you... Okay, so you mean that I can come and just pay for the 5-bedroom and
have fun with your family.
Do you have one or more than one?
Yes, we have more than 1 unit of 5-bedroom. We have 3 units of 5-bedroom precisely. So the idea about it is you can decide to come alone, just myself and my husband, and then you can decide to stay in a single room. You can decide to come with your kids and then decide to stay in either the studio, the 2-bedroom, the 3-bedroom, or the 5-bedroom. The more the merrier. So that's why we're encouraging people. It's not like a regular hotel where you just have one room and you're wondering how everybody's going to fit into their room. So it's a big family thing.
It's like home away
from 2 to as many as 20 people, you know, as many as you want to come with. Just come with them. There's room for everybody. What we need to do is just to ask you how many people you're coming with, and then we can be able to make our plans for you on how you
No, I actually like the fact that she mentioned that it's not just about family, because when you hear family adventure, you feel, okay, what if I don't have my family
your loved ones,
So you can come as an individual also and have fun.
That's nice.
Nice.
All right. Okay. All right. So what about, okay, Fola, what other packages that you have for this season?
Okay, so for the amusement park, we realized that for the Christmas season, so to speak, people like to enjoy certain benefits.
Yes.
And then as an organization as well that is driven to people having fun, we are looking at people having fun together as a group.
Okay.
One of the things that we are looking...
I'm excited.
Yes, of course.
Yes. I'm excited.
The good thing is, you know, normally people would feel like, oh, if I come here alone, but what we are saying is, you know what, come with family, come with friends, come with loved ones, and we'll give you great discounts and packages. Okay. So for this Christmas, for example, if you are having between 1 and 5 people in your group, you get a 10% discount off the HIP regular and HIP jumbo prices. And if you are with a group of 6 and above, you get a 20% discount off the HIP regular and HIP jumbo prices, which means that you want to have unlimited access to over 40 games and rides. That is perfect. You want to have unlimited access to everything within the park. It is also perfect. And you'll be getting a sizable discount off the regular rates.
Okay, so that is the regular and jumbo, because you kind of lost me with the regular and jumbo.
Okay, so the HIP regular gives you unlimited access to over 40 games and rides within the park. Now, let's bear in mind that there are 66 games and rides within the park.
Can you do that in one day?
Well, again,
what I said, like, you want to have fun, but it might not just be enough.
That's the thing. What we tell people is, see, once you're coming, come with your sense of adventure.
All right.
Do you understand? Once you are here, there is some from the turnstile area, because we have some safety measures that we have in place from the turnstile area. When you access the park, right from the turnstile area, you see something that captures your imagination up till you get to the end of the park.
Wow.
Just that, so as long as you are willing to have that fun, you do not worry. We have everything in place. So like I was explaining, the HIP regular gives you unlimited access to over 40 games and rides within the park. But that, of course, has some exclusions. You do not have access to the go-karts or the arcade, for example.
Yes.
But the HIP Jumbo, that gives you unlimited access to over 60 games and rides. That means you have access to everything. Excluding just the adult go-karts. You understand? So if you take either the HIP regular or HIP Jumbo, if you want the HIP Jumbo for one day, then you know that, oh, this whole day I'm having fun from beginning to the end.
Wow.
Okay. All right. For the resorts, what are the promos and packages you have?
Thank you. For this year, for the season, we're going to be running packages, which is very, very interesting. Let me use the word. We have package for family of 4. We have package for family of 6, 8, and a family of 10. Trust. The reason being that we understand that people want to have fun with their family.
Yes.
And then you don't want to be interrupted. Trust me. Kids can be very funny. Because, Mommy, I want this, Mommy, I want that, Mommy, I want to go on this. So we decided to bring up this package for the number of people in your family that you would like to accommodate. And then for the family of 4, 6, 8, and 10, like I mentioned, you get to enjoy 2 nights stay in the resort. You get to enjoy a day unlimited access to all the games and ride in the amusement park. So that's very interesting. You get to enjoy complimentary breakfast all through your stay here. You get to have access to the gym. You get to have access to the Majors Lounge. And of course, you also get to have access or a ticket to all our lined up events all through the night. So it's going to be fun all the way. Aside you coming into the park, you get to enjoy all the line of activities, like I said earlier. So it's very, so whatever you want, if you want to spend like 3 days, of course we have packages for 3 days as well. If you want to go for a week, if you want to go for 2 weeks, we can always work out something for you just to have fun. And trust me, people have started booking. We have people for a week. We have another family for 2 weeks. So the earlier, the better. You need to grab your copy fast. So it's really, really interesting. This is a package that we've waited for. And trust me, a lot of people are breezing it already.
When is this package? When is this promo starting?
From,
and when is it going to end?
Okay, it's going to start from the 16th of December to 6th of January 2019.
So if I pay now, will I still be will I be able to partake of the promo?
Of course.
If I pay now?
Of course, of course. We're actually encouraging people to make their 70% payments now. Because trust me, in December, we're always fully booked. So this is the time to start making your reservations now. So all you need to do is call the lines, go on our website, go on our social medias, and talk to customer service care person. And trust me, you're booked in.
I would like you to mention the because if you say they should go on your social media platforms, what are the social media platforms available for them to contact you?
Okay. For our Instagram page, this is High Impact Planet NG.
Okay.
For our Facebook page, this is High Impact Planet Nigeria. And for our Twitter handle, it is High_Impact Planet NG.
Okay.
Now, for our website, www.high-impactplanet.com.
Okay. Yes. All right. Thank you for that. So what is the duration of the Christmas season?
Yes. So basically, we are going to be open from the 16th of December to the 6th of January. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean that, of course, if you still want to come, say, after the 6th of January. But what we are saying is we are open every day from the 16th of December to the 6th of January. Like my colleague mentioned, we have various activities, even aside the use of the park. Do you understand? Because one of the things we also try to make sure is that even when the park has closed, people that are in the resorts, they still have something to look forward to, even in the night.
Yes.
So let's say during the day, you and your family, you've gone, used all the games and rides, and you're feeling good.
Sorry to interrupt
you. No problem.
I want to know the opening and the closing of each day.
Okay.
When do the park open?
We are open from every regular day, we are open from 11 to 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
But on Sundays, we are open from 12 o'clock to 6 p.m.
To 6 p.m.
Well,
Okay.
we do not we can't say that there won't be park extensions because, some days we are having so much fun and we don't want people to leave. And we say, okay, you know what, we are extending the park time by an extra hour. People keep having fun. That's because that's what we do. Once we feel the pulse, we see that people are having fun, we don't want it to end as well. We want our customers, our clients to have as much fun as possible.
All right.
Yes.
So after, you are saying.
Yeah. So after events, we have various events lined up.
After the park.
Yes. From the 21st to the 1st of January, we have different events lined up. There's karaoke night, there's movie night, there's family games night, there's movie night. Then of course we have some days that we have major events. For example, on the 22nd of December, we are going to be having the African night with Pasuma Wonder and Salawa Beni.
Yeah.
On the 26th.
So it's a Fuji thing.
Yes, yes. On the 26th, we are going to be having our Hip Praise Blast, which is, this is the 3rd edition, and believe me, it is even going to be bigger and better than the previous years we've had. On the 28th, we are going to be having Friday with a special guest. Now, I want people to just look forward to that. We won't let the cat out of the bag for the special guest, but at our lounge, we are going to be having a huge party because that's the last weekend in the year. We're going to be having a huge party in our lounge with a special guest. So people need to keep their fingers crossed and come see. Yeah.
All right. I hope to actually attend that.
Of course.
All right. This conversation will continue right after this break. And for you to join in the conversation, you can call the number on your screen. But when we come back from the break, the phone lines will be open for you to participate in the conversation. Do stay tuned. It's still tea or coffee on High Impact Television.
Planning a family vacation? Want to have a memorable time with your loved ones? Enjoy a season of family adventure this Yuletide at High Impact Planets Amusement Park and Resort with up to 20% discount for park tickets and amazing family packages. Event highlights include karaoke night, African night, family games night, Christmas and New Year carnival, praise blast gospel concerts featuring some of Nigeria's finest gospel artists. Friday, the special guest at our prestigious Majors Lounge, comedy night, and family treats at our tastefully furnished apartments. This package runs from the 16th of December 2018 to the 6th of January 2019. High Impact Planets, fun just got real.
Exclusive to High Impact Television.
Hello everyone, I'm delighted to welcome you and be your host on another exciting episode of Legends. Contribute in our own little quota, in any way we can, to the development of our society. I'm still your host, Victoria.
Exclusive to High Impact Television.
I met her in 1985. We got married in 1988. So we had like 3 years of courtship.
He can do feminine chores. I don't mean washing plates or whatever. He can come back from outside. He has gone to the market. He's bought meat, tomato, everything I need in kitchen to cook. I said, go to the kitchen, I got some things. He will do this. Many men would not like to go to the market.
Well, I was in England and I got a message from her, and that message made me love her. Well, it was an exam result, and I didn't do too well before I left for England.
Oh, when the father died and I wrote him a letter of condolence, he started writing letters asking me, and I wasn't even sure whether I wanted to say yes, and I was dodging the question. I replied the letter, but I was dodging that question for a while. And this musician was
Welcome back from that break. It's still Tea or Coffee on High Impact Television. Before we went on break, I told you that you could actually participate in the conversation with Tokpe Adeshida and Fola, members of staff for High Impact Planet and Resort. And the number to call is +234 7051 432258. I repeat, +234 7051 432258. So you can join in the conversation to ask your questions or contribution. Okay, so before we went on break, you are giving us an analysis of the events lined up between 21st of December. So now let's go deep into what people should be expecting at that time.
Okay, like I said, we have various activities lined up in the evenings after the park has closed. But we have some major events that people cannot afford to miss. And the good thing is these events are open to even members of the public that are not residents within the apartment. So it's clear. On the 22nd of December, we are going to be having the African Night. And this is the 3rd edition. And then what we have done is we've decided to take it up a notch. Okay. The African Night normally is set up to celebrate the culture, music, cuisine of the African continent, normally.
African continent,
yes,
not Nigeria.
Yes, it's not just Nigeria, the African continent. Okay. Now, what we usually do is we showcase different clothes, music, whatever it is that would give people a feeling of, oh, this is African. Yes, we do that. And then for this year, we've decided that, okay, we need to take it up a notch. So for the parent company of High Impact Planet Nigeria, we do shows, Lagos, London, Dubai. We are able to handle concerts. And we've decided, you know what?
Media and Infotech.
Yeah, Solution Media and Infotech Limited. That we have done hip-hop shows, we've done gospel concerts, we've done concerts with people from the Philippines. You know, why don't we do something different this year? Let's do a Fuji concert. And that's why we have decided that we are having Pasuma Wonder, who is one of the top most Fuji artists in Nigeria, as well as Queen Salawa Beni. They are both going to be on the lineup for that night. Wow. And it's going to be happening at the High Impact Planet Arena. Okay. And the entry fee is just 2,000 naira per head. Wow. Of course, if you want to make reservations for tables, you can call or hit us up on our social media to make reservation for tables. But the basic tickets to enter is just 2,000 naira, and you're going to be having a lot of fun. Now, the gates open at 6 p.m., but the program in itself starts by 7. There's going to be cultural displays, dance, drama, and then, of course, the big artists of the night will come and thrill the crowd till morning.
Wow. Very nice. But I'm just thinking about the crowd control, and then I'm thinking that, especially the crowd control, you know, so people, when it comes to celebration like that, they tend to drink to stupor.
Yes, of course.
With bottles of, you know, beer and, you know, anything could happen. So,
like I mentioned earlier, the parent company for High Impact Planet, Solution Media and Infotech, we have a track record of doing successful shows all around the world. Okay. And we have taken all the ideas, all the things we have learned. Like I mentioned, we have done shows in Dubai, in London. For you to do shows in those kind of countries, you need to have some standard things set up, especially as regards safety and security of lives and properties around your events. Okay. So we have taken all that. All that is going to be in cognizance when we are doing our show. For example, the show we had last year, we had men of the Nigerian police, we had soldiers, we had private security personnel on ground as well. This year is not going to be any different. In fact, from the junction that leads to the arena, there's going to be a heavy security presence. We are going to have different control measures for people. And of course, to also mitigate against bottles, we are not allowing bottles or cans, whatever you want to purchase would already be done into a cup for you. So we have put in the security and the safety of people coming for these shows into consideration, and we expect that everything will go on smoothly.
Okay. This shows, I know you have a lot of shows. We
Yes.
have other ones to talk about, but I'm just, as it's coming, I want to throw it.
Of course, no problem.
Of course,
I imagine myself lodging in the apartment. Do I have a, like, will I get VIP tickets into that, or VIP tickets for the shows, or what are the benefits I will have?
As someone staying in our apartment.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Like I mentioned earlier, one of the benefits is you get to have access. You don't have to pay for any of this.
Even the
events.
Fuji.
You are not paying.
Free.
For resident guests, you are not paying for any of the events.
Okay, good.
So they have a free access to every of them. And of course, trust us, they also have priority access into the venue. So they would be well taken care of.
Okay. So now that is giving you an insight that you better just rush for lodging in the apartment.
Yes,
okay, so what are the facilities in the apartment that could enhance comfort for whoever is staying and lodging in?
Okay, like I mentioned earlier, for you to stay in the resort, of course, not everybody, of course, some men want to gym, few women want to gym, so the gym will always be open. Of course, it's not a paid service, so let me say that. Like every other regular resort you find around, the gym, every woman wants to keep fit. So the gym is not a paid service for guests.
Okay.
All right.
So they can use the gym. In the morning, the pool is also open from there. The pool is open as early as 7 a.m. Closing at 9 p.m. at night. It's also free access for them. So your kids could go swim, you could go swim yourself, have fun. And then all these activities are possible before the park opens or even during when the park opens. So you get to enjoy a whole lot of services around the resort.
Okay, so let us look at it this way. What if, I'm coming and I need to pay for resort, I need to pay for the games and ride. Is it possible to sum up everything and just pay to one person in particular?
That's why we have the package.
Okay.
That's why we have the package, and that's why we also have a reservation desk for our guests in the resort. So we get to take your payments all together, depending on the services that you would like us to offer you.
Amazing.
All right. Okay, Fola, you're talking about, you've told us about the Fuji. Now, what's next?
Okay, so after the 22nd, of course, every other day we are still having major activities going on. But then the next major activity that we are looking forward to is the Hip Praise Blast.
All right.
This also is in its third edition, and this is even going to be bigger and better. Last year we had about 10,000 people in attendance.
Wow.
And
I
this,
could see the visuals.
yes,
That's what
yes.
was used for the advert.
Oh, yes, yes.
So it's not that you have to lift
it's
any...
not, in fact, for the ad that is running, that was like live shots that were taken on that day. And we had 10,000 people.
We have a caller.
Okay.
All right. Hello, Miriam. Good morning. Hello, Miriam. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're on to Tea or Coffee. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Do you have a question or contribution?
Can you reduce the volume of your television set?
Question.
Can you reduce the volume of your television set, please? Hello? Okay, so do you have a question or contribution?
Okay, I have a concern.
Okay.
So I'm quite aware that there'll be some sort of a blockage on the express road. I wanted to know what measures have been taken to address that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for calling, Miriam.
Okay, thank you, Miriam, for the question. Yes, we have been getting some concerns from people, and then if you're very conversant with our social media pages, we have been putting out some disclaimers. The management has had various meetings with the construction company, and we have been assured that from the 17th of December till the 6th of January, the roads are going to be open.
Okay.
Like all construction work is going to be to be stopped, so
They're
that the
gonna go on
roads
break.
will be open
Wow.
for people to come have their fun. Of course, yes, we understand that people are also going to be traveling during those periods
same
using that
express.
same road, but we can assure you that the roads are going to be open and you can come have fun at High Impact Planet.
So you have no limitation or excuse.
Yeah, oh, no. And the good thing is, it's just 10 minutes drive from Berga, 20 minutes from the international airport. So
Wow.
you are covered. There's no traffic. There's no road closure affecting you. Everything is perfect.
And what about the Serenity? Is, you know, because most of the time when people think of express, they think of the noise, the honking, and all that.
Of course. Well, the good thing is, for those that aren't very familiar with our address, we're at kilometer 12 Lagos Ibadan Expressway, just opposite MFM Prayer City.
Okay.
But the very good thing about our establishment is that even though the main landmark is the express, we are still set a bit more inside, further inside. So you still get to turn off the road and then go into the facility. And the facility is set up on 56 hectares of land. So really, noise from the express and things like that are not even a concern, because of course there's music everywhere around you within the park. Like, once you step your feet into High Impact, you are in a different planet altogether.
That's why it's a planet.
Yes, you understand. You're in a different planet altogether. So, in fact, you probably forget how you got to the planet with the road and all that. Then, okay, maybe realization would only set in when you are on your way back home. But once you are within the area, it's a serene environment that you would enjoy.
All right. So let us talk about the health and safety of customers and people coming into the
No,
park.
he was talking about planets.
He
was talking about the praise blast.
Oh, you were talking.
Before
Sorry
we
about that. Like
interrupted.
I just wanted to.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Okay, so like I was explaining about the Hip Praise Blast, this is its third edition.
Okay.
And like I mentioned, last year we had 10,000 people. We are projecting to have an even higher number than we did have last year. And the reason is because the artists that we have on the bill for this year are super. I mean, these are artists that you will feel the anointing, so to speak, when they start performing. We have Tokwe Alabi.
Tokwe Alabi.
Yes.
Sorry, we're going to interrupt you again. We have Paul from Benue State. Hello, Paul. Hello, Paul.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to Tea or Coffee.
Good morning.
All right, your question, please.
And the High Impact family who are doing a great job.
Thank you so
thank
much.
you. Yes, we have a question for the High Impact Planet team.
I just want to know how is it possible to get the prices of what you need to have before you can get to your facility?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much for calling.
Taking in the range of how much to have to have it, so that when you get there, you'll be able to access as much as you can.
Okay, like the resort apartments.
Or by event.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much
They
for
will answer
calling.
your question.
All right.
Okay, I'll let my colleague give you our contact numbers. What we try to make sure people can do is you can reach us anywhere. If you would like to find out our prices on our website, on our social media handles, we have dedicated customer care agents that are willing to take your call anytime you call to make reservations, or you even have inquiries. So like he said, if he has inquiries as regards our pricing and all that, yes, of course, you can call any of our contact numbers and then you can make whatever inquiries you want.
Okay, so I'll just call out the two major
Okay.
lines. 08150
08150
83 29 77.
Okay.
08150 83 29 95.
Okay. All right.
Can you call the two again?
Okay. 08150 83 29 95. 08150 83 29 77.
Okay.
And your price is bespoke.
We have for the amusement park, we have 4 different pricing packages that tailor or that cater to different budgets, to different family budgets. We of course understand that everyone's earning power is not the same. So we have created 4 different packages to take care of different segments of the market.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Before the call
Let's
came in,
continue.
you were you're talking about
The praise
African
blast.
Labi, that's where you stopped.
Yes. Okay. So like I was mentioning, we have various artists that are coming to grace the event. Tokwe Labi, there's Buki Bekes, Honors, Tim Godfrey, Midnight Crew. We are having the MFM Youth Choir, the Daystar Choir. We are having DJ Mordo going to be on the stand. So it's going to be a huge event, and usually it's from 6 p.m. till dawn as well. In fact, last year we were there till about 6 a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
I think, yes, if I'm correct, I think Midnight Crew closed out the show. And as at 6 a.m. in the morning, it was still packed full because people were enjoying the program. And one of the things we say is that, see, there's nowhere in Nigeria, or in fact in Africa, you would find the standard of stage, lighting, sound. And even cinematography that goes into our concerts.
And even the security.
Yes,
and
you understand?
Looking at the past videos, I mean...
Yes, there's no way you would get any of those things. See, these are things that we've used to do shows in Dubai, in London, and then we've decided that, you know what, bring them back to Nigeria and then come and see how a proper concert is done. We have a 32 by 40 meter stage.
Wow.
Yes, so you can imagine how huge the stage. In fact, if memory serves me correct, I think 2 editions back, we had the Daystar Choir. There were about 400 people on that stage, and the stage, they were still looking so small. Do you understand?
Wow.
So you can imagine the kind of stage management and things that would go into that kind of. So we are assuring people, see, just come ready to. I mean, it's our way of saying thank God and ending the show.
Mrs. Praise from Abuja.
Grace.
Good morning.
Hello, Mrs. Grace.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
morning.
We can hear you. You're on to tea or coffee?
I can't hear you. Good morning.
Can you turn down the volume of your television set, please?
Okay, we lost that. Please, if you're calling back, make sure you reduce the volume of your TV set before the call gets through to us. Okay, yes.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, there's nowhere you would find a show of this magnitude with this much preparation, with this much stage management and all that goes into place. We are ready to assure you that, yes, one, it is our way of saying thank God for the year, to round up the year, and it's also going to be entertaining for people as well. So one, you are connected to the Holy Spirit, and 2, you are having as much fun as possible.
And let me also mention that it's free.
Yes, it's a free event.
Absolutely.
The praise
Free entry.
Yes, it's free.
Okay, that is where the crowd you're mentioning comes in place.
Okay, that's very good. And the good part is that, you know, a lot of people, what they bothered about is the road.
Exactly.
Yes,
but now
nobody wants to go.
Go on the road when you know you'll be stuck in traffic.
Yes, get stuck in traffic for hours. But now that you said from 17th.
Yes, from the 17th of December till the 6th of January, the roads are going to be open. There will be no road closure, no diversions.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's talk about the... I wanted to ask the question, but then I just looked at the time. I'll probably get to know that behind the camera.
No problem.
Our time is quite fast spent, so we have to go now.
Yes, but talk about, is there anything that you want to tell those watching?
Okay, this Christmas we're expecting you, your family. I'm sure Mr. Fola will agree with me that fun actually starts from the resort.
Of course,
wow.
of course.
From the resort, nice.
Trust me. I'm sure he agrees with me. So just come with your family. Like we said, the self-service apartment has kitchen, has everything.
Washing machine.
Should have washing machine. You know, your cooker is there, your pot is there. So just come with your family, come with your clothes, come with, you know, whatever you want to come with, and then come have fun with us. We're here for you.
All right, thank you. And Fola?
I just want to leave the guests with this. if you have made up your mind that this year has been fun for you, or if this year has been good to you, and you also decide that, see, this period I need to have fun with my family, friends, and loved ones, then you have only one place you need to be, and that's High Impact Planet Amusement Park and Resort. From our resort to the games and rides, to all events that we'll be having, even after the park has closed, you are assured of having unlimited fun this Christmas period. I mean, that's why it's a season of family adventure.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you for having
Thank you
us.
so much. We hope to see you again because we need to know more about this. We
Of
need
course,
to follow
of
up.
course, of course. No problem, no problem.
All right, we'll be talking with Tokmaya Adeshida, manager, resort. And Fola Homi Oshusoya, who is the sales supervisor of High Impact Impact Amusement Park and Resort. Anyway, it's a family, the season of family adventure. So make sure that you treat your family well this season. I'm Ronka Ashiru.
And I am Raola Popola. Have a good day.